New tonight, the woman accused of using a minor with cognitive disability to cash multiple bad checks avoids more time behind bars. Rukia Dean agreed to a plea deal with prosecutors. She pled no contest to an attempted forgery charge. The judge sentenced her to time served, meaning she is out of jail tonight. Prosecutors allege Dean recruited a minor with disabilities from her daughter's school. Investigators say the minor met with Dean and others at a local bank where the minor cashed a bad check. And Dean allegedly divvied up the money. Hours later, the vulnerable minor was allegedly asked to cash another bad check. Investigators say this time bank staff refused to cash it, suspecting fraud. Police arrived and cited the minor for forgery. Dean allegedly was already long gone. Investigators say Dean was already facing a felony charge for a very similar investigation. A judge sentenced her to 2 years probation for